Hello, what is up guys? Michael Anfang here with a daily video. No, last time I uploaded was about 5 minutes ago. Anyway, we have a story time today. Obviously, that's why you clicked on the video, because that's what it said. Yeah. So I didn't really know what to do for this video because coronavirus has kept me inside and I haven't been doing anything very much interesting. But I think you guys might like this story. But it did take me like an hour to find it because, well, you know, nothing interesting happens while this coronavirus thing is happening. This is a bit of an old story. This happened to me around 3 or 4 years ago, over the summer. But there might be more than one part to this video, I'm not sure yet. So, alright, here we go. So, it was summer, and, I'm enjoying summer like I do. I enjoy summer. And I have my cousin. I recently moved in right next to him, so we were neighbors, so we would hang out all the time. And then a new kid came knocking on our door one day, and nothing seemed off about him. He seemed fine. He had a little bit of an accent, but he was from Texas, so we let him hang out with us, and nothing really happens that day. But then in the further weeks, he just gets more used to us, and, well, he does some pretty crazy stuff. I was at my friend's house. He also lived in the neighborhood. Me, Miles, and that other kid. And then the new kid came over to hang out, and we were fine with it. We were playing tag, and he got a little too brutal, and he started pushing people. So my cousin stood on the edge of the trampoline and waited for the guy to run at him, and he just moved out of the way, and he fell off the trampoline. He was okay, obviously. We helped him back up. So we played a little bit, and then we were like, let's play tag. So we tagged around a little bit, and then he got it. Instead of, doing a classical tag when you tag somebody, he grabs a board full of nails and he starts chasing me. So I'm a little confused. And I'm running for my life because I don't want to get nails thrown in the back of my heels. So I'm running, and this kid, he throws the board. He throws it, basically. And it lands right behind me. It almost hit my heel. And the kid's mother, the kid's house that we were at, his mother came out. We'll just call him Bladen. We'll call him Bladen. So his mother comes out and he has to leave, right? So I was like, wow, that was pretty crazy. I got used to it. So then he came over one time, again, and we were on our bikes, just hanging out, riding our bikes, having some fun. And he takes Miles' bike and starts riding it, but his shoelaces weren't tied, so his shoelaces get caught in his shoelaces get caught on the bike. So his bike falls over. Luckily he was in the grass, and Miles comes and untangles him and takes his bike back. And then we're like, alright, go home. That's enough. And then he comes over again, he does something, and then we'd be like, alright, that's your last chance. And then come over again, he'd do something, alright, that's your last chance. But then there's this one particular time, he had a can of root beer that me and Miles didn't like, so Miles' dad gave it to him, and it was like an entire huge case of 20 of them. So he takes my wooden sword, and he starts breaking the cans open and throwing them at us like bombs. And he throws one at me, and I trip, and I fall, and I break my tablet, which I was recording on. So that was the last time I was ever able to use that tablet. And immediately, he's gone. I kicked him out. He came back again, as he normally does. But I think, just there's so much more things that happened. I'm not going to really get in depth with many of them. He just did a lot of weird stuff. And what happens to him is even more weird. Because we were playing with him one day in a field and we were playing some football with some of our other neighbors. Gone. We'll call him Gone. And we were playing with Gone and Miles and me, and we were playing football, and he comes up and he's hanging with us for a little while, enjoying it. We don't have a problem with that. I don't really care if he's hanging out with us and he's enjoying it. And then his mom comes up, and mom and dad both in their white car, and they're like, "Come on, Samuel, we're gonna go see your grandma at a hotel in Texas." And then they're like, "Yeah, we'll be back next year." Well, they said in a few months, over the summer. Next summer. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, that kind of sucks that he's gone. He was kind of fun to hang out with. Even though he's kind of crazy. And he just disappeared. He never came back. To this day, I still have not seen him. And the creepiest thing is, you walk up to their house and they did not take anything out of their house. Anything. Their house is still completely full of stuff. So it's confusing. I wish I could still talk to him because it's been a while. And another thing he did, I forgot to mention this, but I was at Miles's house. Or no, I wasn't at Miles's house. Miles was hanging out at my house, and Samuel didn't know where we were. That's the kid's name, anyway. But he walks into Miles's house, where Miles's dad was there. He turns on the PlayStation and starts trying to play games without asking Miles's dad or Miles, and he just grabs a donut. And then Miles's dad comes out of his room and sees Samuel just sitting there playing games with a donut in his hand in Miles's house. So he gets kicked out right away. Like, he's gone out of there. But yeah, that's another thing that happened. If you guys want me to make a vlog of, like, going and showing what their house looks like, it's just full of stuff. Like, they didn't take anything. I could do that. It's just really creepy, dude. I was really hoping I could see him again. Because even though he was crazy, he added some fun to the summer that I haven't seen since. So, if I could see him again, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, his house is just completely empty. It's really, really weird. It's disappeared without a trace. Well, anyway, if you guys like the video, be sure to subscribe. If you don't like the video, then you don't have to subscribe. It's fine. It won't hurt my feelings. It'll only damage me mentally. So, also the background gameplay is just some State of Decay that I was going to make into a YouTube video, but I'm lazy, so I didn't. I just decided to use it as background gameplay. But anyway, this is my first upload in literally 5 months. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.